We don't condone the use of any illegal substance or any illegal activity. This video is intended for instructional and educational purpose only. Watch at your own risk. Viewer discretion is advised.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
In the garden where the green leaves sway, see bunnies rolling up, we light it our way. Mr. Getter's got the bombs, we puffing all night. Talking cultivation, yeah, we're feeling alright. Light it up, feel the vibe, let it be known. Garden cultivation, network, we on the scene. Rolling that green, living out the dream. Shouting about the strains, how to plan it right. Join us every week, yeah, we light up the night. Wednesday to Friday, we keep it alive. Cannabis talks, everybody's feeling high. Sharing secrets of the grow, it's a sacred art. In this cultivation game, you gotta play your part. Keep it real, keep it tight, watch the plants grow. Garden cultivation, network, we on the scene. Rolling that green, living out the dream. Chatting about the strains, how to plan it right. Join us every week, yeah, we light up the night.
What up?
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Yes, it's always a
Okay.
happy Friday. Always. How's your week been? I know I asked you on Wednesday, but we've had a day or two since then. So how's your week been?
It's been interesting.
Interesting.
It's been interesting. We'll just keep it at that. I'm glad it's Friday. Get a little
Yes,
break.
absolutely.
So I'm
Absolutely.
really looking forward to seeing some gardens tonight, as it is Show Your Grow. If you'd like to come and show your grow, the link is posted in the chat. All you got to do is click the link and you will be sent to the backyard.
You'll be sent to the backyard. Not because you've been bad, because you've been good.
That's right.
Yes. And we had a hell of a guest on Wednesday.
We did.
We had Mr. Bingus.
Yes,
What a
he is
good
so
man
much
he
fun.
is.
He,
Good
I
man.
didn't think he was that old. He does not even, that's because he's been smoking his whole life.
That's what I was saying. He's 70. He said he just turned 70 like not that long ago. I said,
I
man,
know.
I hope I look as good as he does at 70 years old, man. I hope.
Yeah.
Shit, if I look
So,
that good at 50, I feel like I'm doing something right.
yes. So if you missed that episode, you could go back and rewatch it, or you could go over to Spotify under Garden Cultivation Network, where the episode will be posted shortly.
Yes, yes.
Yes,
Huge
Bingus
congrats
is
to Mr. Curly
oh,
Greenleaf. He is uh,
Cultivator of the Week.
our cultivator of the week. Yeah. Oh
Yes,
yeah.
huge, huge congrats. Congrats.
He is he is
Congrats.
like another Norma G. He's just one of those people that's just it seems to be everywhere. You know what I mean? Like every story I post, he always likes it. He's always putting fires on it, something like he's just very, very, very supportive in the community. And not only that,
Very.
but Norma G called him a legend. So that's got to mean something.
100%. Yep.
So,
Rolling up the pride, the community's yours. Every bud you nurture, it opens up doors. With the fire in your heart and the grind in your hands, you elevate the scene like you're making plans. In this garden of dreams, you rise like the sun. So here's to you, cultivator of the week. With every single strain, you got us feeling weak. Thank you for the love, the knowledge, the bliss. In this cannabis game, you cannot be missed. Shine bright, keep pushing through the haze. You're the unsung hero in this green world maze.
Yeah, so big
hell
congratulations.
yeah.
Also,
Yes.
a big congratulations to Lowe's Grows, who won the giveaway on Wednesday. So congratulations to him That was
Yeah,
a
I think
cool
he.
win.
What did he win? He won, I think, some platinum asset from Bingus, some of Bingus's genetics, and a signed book as well.
Yeah.
So I have the book, but it's not signed. I wish mine was signed. So Bingus, if you're listening, I'd really love a signed book.
Yep.
Hell yeah. But yeah, it is Show Your Grow. So hit that link. Come on up. Don't be shy. We want to see some plants.
Yes.
Abso-fucking-lutely. What are you smoking on tonight?
Oh boy, what am I smoking on tonight? That is a good question. I am smoking. What am I smoking? I don't even know. I'm not sure. I'm smoking two different strains, but I can't remember which, so you know it's good. Oh, one one was tropical cookies. What was the other one? Can't remember. Can't remember what the other one was. But yeah, one was
Some
tropical cookies.
The other one I think was like a sour diesel cross.
That's what I was
I don't
thinking
remember.
too.
I don't
That was
remember what it was called though.
yeah, me either. It doesn't
I
say.
just I just finished smoking on D's grape nuts, and
And how
oddly
was
enough,
that?
I got it from D the bud guy. Um, it was really really good actually.
Awesome.
I gave some to my neighbor upstairs, and like an hour after he smoked it, he was like, "So where can I get some more of that?" I was like, "There is no more. That's all you get."
No
But
more for
yeah,
you, sorry. No more for me, no more for you.
but now I'm smoking on like a mix. It's just like it was like a pile of weed that I broke up on my tray, and it was just all different strains. So it's like a mix. Every now and then I get a different taste. I'll get like a some of the fast buds in there. I got some papaya cookies, some guava, and some strawberry gorilla in there. I have what else? Slurricane that I got from Papa Puffs. Um,
Nice.
a clone that I got from him last year. I grew it outside in the summertime, so I got some of that in there. And then I have some Lowe's Grows low gravity genetics purple ghost candy in there as well from outside as well. So it's a good mix. It's like a kick in the teeth. It's good. But yeah, if you want to get to some of these
Yeah.
gardens or what?
Yeah, we have a couple gardens in the background right now. We could start looking at them. And there's
We
room for a few more. So if you want to come and show your girl, all you got to do is hit that link. And you
hey,
don't have to
come
show
on
your
down.
face. If you don't want to, we understand. Some places are still not legal, so there's no pressure to show your face or reveal your location or any of that. We just want to see the ladies.
Hell yeah. And there was one person that was in the background, and I hope they come back in. I hope. But it's
Yes,
okay if they don't. It's okay. But
we
yeah,
understand.
we will I'm not even telling them the order. The first one's gonna be a surprise. I can see. So they all better get ready because one of them's coming up here and they don't know which one.
Dun,
All
dun.
right, you ready? Boom.
Happy Friday.
Hi, friends.
Hi, friend. I
Hi.
was waiting for it. I went in order. You were the well, there was one person in there before, but they're not in there now. So you came in second, so I brought you in. I
Yep.
guess I'll tell the other ones the order, but
Together, all my tents opened up.
oh yeah,
Can you guys hear me? Okay.
yes sir.
So how are you doing? I had a headache this week, so I ended up missing the live. I was salty.
Oh, on Wednesday.
Yeah, I had a stress headache, and
Mm.
That
then the
sucks.
way I slept with like my neck back, and it put pressure on the back of my neck. So like
Mm,
for the next 2 days, I had a headache. It was pretty bad. And then big time brought me over some Trike Jordan 23,
Yep.
right? And about the third bowl into it, my headache was gone. And I mean, I'm talking like I used cayenne pepper, like my witch's brew. I tried
Yep.
ibuprofen. I had Tylenol. My wife gave me some Motrin. It was like, yeah, that Trike Jordan, like I said, 3 bowls into it, and I was good. Happy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it took away my
So
headache, migraine.
can I tell you something I've learned about myself? Not
Yeah.
necessarily recently, but over the last couple years, that when I hurt myself in my sleep, I've now realized that I'm just an old man.
Yeah, it's
When I can go to
can't
bed,
sleep right.
fine, and I wake up injured, like a
Yeah.
sore neck, like it's got a kink in there. So I get those
that's
too.
when you know you
Get
made
Yeah.
that
it.
kink. Yeah, you made it, man.
Yeah.
We're over the fucking hill over
I'm
here.
over the
So
hill. Yeah, I'm on the plateau. I'm not down the hill yet. I'm on the plateau. It's a rough
wake up
ride
and
up here too. It's not
your
a.
back's been pulled or something, and you're like, oh man, I was fine when I went to bed. What did I do?
Yeah.
What kind of
Yeah,
fucking dream was I having out running marathons and shit?
yeah, exactly. Out running free from dogs.
Uh,
Yeah,
Yeah, fuck yeah, yeah. Sucks getting old.
yeah. I'm only 41. What that is? It's
Yeah,
kind of old,
I'm
but
only I'm only 42.
yeah, it's not that bad. It's not that old. I
No,
uh, I guess I had a bad injury. I sneezed probably about 6 or 8 years ago, or something like that. 2015, and it like slipped a bunch of discs in my neck and whatnot. So ever since then, I've had bad migraine headaches and things like that. Chiropractor
damn,
that sucks.
appointments and
damn.
yeah,
You
from
need
a
to go get
sneeze.
yourself the ring dinger where they like just yank your head. Have you
Oh, there
seen
you
that
go.
shit?
Yeah, yeah, with like the towel and
Yeah,
stuff like that.
yeah, I want that.
Get some adjustments.
I want
Yeah,
that.
I think
Look at those.
Green Planet is already starting to help this girl out because
I'd say so.
it's like struggling for nutrients and this
You
little
got the
setting.
same thing going on that I do. On those
Yeah.
leaves, if you go back up for a second, see how they're like discolored, but like in the
Uh-huh.
middle of the veins, I
Like
guess.
splotchy. Yeah.
Yeah, I have that going on in mine right now, and they're just little babies, and I know it's a nutrient deficiency, but
I just don't
I've
know which
upped the
one.
nutrients on mine. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure it's nitrogen, but
Okay.
at least in my case, it was nitrogen. I'm pretty sure.
It
Yours could
does
be
seem like
different.
it's
Yours is a
on.
much more mature plant than mine.
Yeah, these. It is on like almost every leaf, almost all the way to the top, and the bottoms also.
Yeah.
So it just now got a bath yesterday actually of this here copper fungicide. Everything in here got it, and so then this got watered in. It's 433. But I
Yep.
think I'm going
Mhm.
to go ahead and transplant it from a 7 gallon to a 10 gallon plastic pot
Mm.
with 3.0 soil. Because I don't think I could do this for the next 2 months. It's, it'll get salt lock out. I know it will because that's how I lock it out every time. I
Yeah.
use salts.
And Poppy Grows Weed says I got one doing that after transplant. I just transplanted mine a week ago, and now mine are all of a sudden are doing it as well. So I'm wondering if maybe it
So
was
I was,
getting enough nutrients in the smaller cups that they were in because I
Yeah.
was,
mhm.
it's more secluded to the root zone. And then
And
I
for
started
lockout,
watering around it.
So that little bitty pot there, as you can see, it's pretty big, all the way out that way, and that's a 7 gallon pot. That's
That's
so
a
yeah,
good size, yeah.
I don't have enough nutrients in there for another month and a half. There's no
yeah.
way. There's no way.
So when you
Uh,
transplant, would you transplant into like you would mix up some soil and
yeah,
some
so I got
amendments in
my
there?
worm castings outside that I'm going to use, and then I got this 3.0.
3.0, yep.
But I got some. Let's see. I got where's that back here? I got the craft blend. That I'll put some extra craft blend in it with some extra little flour,
Nice.
which will give me my phosphorus and stuff like that. So,
I saw Rob post a video the other day from CLTV Rob.
mm-hmm.
He posted a video the other day and he said
Oh,
somebody's
yes.
on eBay selling 30 grams of stash blend for $12.99. Like they went and bought a bag of stash blend and they're breaking it up into 30-gram bags and selling it for $13 a bag.
Hey, get some money back. You know what I mean? Get some money
He
there.
was like, "What the fuck is
I'm
this
going
shit?"
in. I'm going in now. I didn't even think about it. I'm gonna be the next hustler. Yeah. No.
He's like,
That's
they're over here slanging stash blend on
that's
eBay,
crazy.
selling
Oh
grams of
man.
stash blend.
I mean,
That
are
was
they? Is
fucking
it
funny.
so? I kind of give them props too because they're not selling it as their own. They're selling it as broken down bags of stash blend, right? So you're
100%.
you're
Yeah.
getting stash blend. Yeah.
Yeah, you are. You're getting the product. Like it
Yeah.
is what it is, but I mean, it's like
It's a side
it's
dealer.
just funny. It's just
That's right.
funny.
That's crazy. So I like
It's like
yeah.
somebody that buys ounces and breaks them up into grams. You know what I mean? This guy
Yeah.
bought a bag of stash blend and broke it up into ounce bags.
Yeah, that's wild.
Oh fuck! I was dying. I was fucking dying. Even he was laughing about it. He's like, I can't fucking believe this, but it is what it is. What can I do
Yeah,
about it?
you gotta get your hustle on somehow. The
I guess.
um copper fungicide, I turned the lights on too quick, and this is what it did to it.
Mm.
Uh, the rest of it seemed really really good. This is a calf snake oil right here.
She's
Okay.
It's
pretty.
nice bush, and then this here is a hippie grape right here. This is the hippie
Nice.
grape, and it's I'd
Also
say probably about
calves.
6, 7, maybe 8 weeks old.
Nice.
Probably, yeah, probably 2 months old for sure. And it's just now showing sex. Just now. Um, like, it's a female. But
Nice.
we're like 8 weeks in, and this has already been showing sex for like 6 weeks, I mean, it was like 3 or 4, 5 weeks maybe it showed sex. It was pretty quick.
Hmm.
Plus, this one here
Nice.
is getting too big for this pot also. So I might have to transplant it into that 7-gallon pot.
Yeah. Word on the street is you're gonna have an empty 7-gallon pot soon. So
I'm pretty sure this is going to have some good real estate, huh? Pretty good.
yeah.
So then we got.
I just popped some calves. Oh shit! I just kicked my camera. I
Got the
just
no joke.
just popped some calves.
And these two are no jokes. I like them. I got a magnesium powder. That's from a magnesium. It's not powder mildew.
Okay, I was gonna ask you.
Yeah, I've been trying to wash it off and it's kind of, uh, it's just not wanting to go away. I don't know. Like I've already hit with the copper fungicide, potassium bicarbonate, which just kills powder and mildew, and regular water after I've done the magnesium spray. And
Yep.
yeah, it's still all over everything. Well, you can see it's down here on uh, my clovers.
Oh
It's
yeah,
just
you can tell
splashed.
they look like water droplets.
Yeah, yeah.
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 So it had me freaked out for a little while, but it's just the magnesium because I've never really done a wash like that. I mean, not a wash, but uh,
The foliar spray.
yeah, foliar spray because I sprayed it down a whole lot, because I was trying to
Yeah.
save it from the nutrient
I just did a
deficiency.
foliar spray the other day too with some optic foliar spray. I used the Overgrow, I think it's called. And guess what, guys? I sprayed with the lights on and nothing happened.
That's good. That's good. I just turned mine down to 25%,
Yep.
and still spray with my lights on.
Well, that's
It's
their whole thing, right? Like that's their whole like selling feature. Spray with the lights on.
right. That's good that it worked.
Because it's
Because
not an oil base.
um, as you see, even with my lights all the way down,
Yeah.
I still got it. And this wasn't even oil based stuff. This is a copper fungicide. It's
Right.
not oil based. But yeah, it still got me.
But there could still be like some kind of a carrier oil in it.
Yeah,
Do you know what
that's
I
true.
mean? Like there might be some kind of an oil in there um, that they use to bind everything. I don't know. I don't know what the
It
fuck I'm
might.
talking about.
And my cat, it loves to eat this catnip plant. He loves the
Yeah.
flowers and everything. Like I just kind of like put it up to his nose, and he jumped up real quick, smelling it. Yeah, and then he ate it.
He's like, it's on.
Ate the leaves. Yeah, this is my autoflower. It's from
Nice.
Genetics 101. It's been a little
Good
bitty half
shit.
gallon pot, but
Yeah.
I'll get like an ounce off of it. I like uh, these nuggets, and it's only grown on this 100-watt Vivison board style. Uh, Freak Show. Have you guys seen Freak Show? This is
Nice. Oh
That's a
yeah.
cannabis plant.
Yeah.
I just set it
Nice.
down. So
Man, I remember when people first started growing that, I was like, what the fuck is that?
yeah, it
Is it
was
I got
so
last
some,
gnarly.
year?
man,
Last year, the year before I grew that one outside. Was it last year?
outside, yeah.
I think it was last year, eh?
I
Yeah, it's
feel like
pretty
it was a
cool.
year, no, I think it was a year before you grew them outside.
Jeez.
Somebody,
Did they
somebody
get
had
big?
given you guys one or something. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Bunny's was big.
Oh yeah. It was badass.
Here's another one. They look gnarly,
Nice.
like wilted up
I have a freak
leaves.
show crossed with something. I can't remember what it was.
It
I think
was
it was
good
like
smoke.
freak show crossed with Old Glory or something like that.
Yep. This is. I think this is
And
just a regular free show. I'm not sure. I don't think it's crossed. Um,
okay,
like we're from Main Dad Freak Show.
yeah,
Nice.
yeah. There was the freak show and then the super freak. Um, I could say like
Yeah.
4 or 5 years ago, people were. It was all over Instagram like crazy. 4 or 5 years ago, everybody had it. And then it was one of those strains that just kind of like disappeared, and there you see them
Disappeared
pop
away.
up. You see them pop up every now and then, though. Like
Kind of like
you
a
still see
fad.
people growing them. Yeah,
I'm
I
excited.
feel like that happens though. Like people get the runts and the Skittles and
Hmm.
the freak shows or the super freaks or there's so many different ones that you see, and then everybody's growing them, and then all of a sudden they're gone, and then 2 years from now somebody will pop them back out and be like, "Hey,
It's like this lemon G here. It was. I guess it was really hot in like 2000, 2004. And then disappeared. Well, dude just brought these beans back out, and I've actually heard of a lot of people talking about lemon G now.
nice,
And it's like 20 years later, you know what I mean?
yeah, that's
But yeah,
cool."
but these are all looking nice. The tropical cherry. I know in my one Instagram video, it looks orange or red, but
That
that's
one that
just
you just posted, what,
yeah,
yesterday? Was it
yeah.
yesterday or today?
I think so. Yeah,
That
yesterday.
looked fucking crazy.
Yeah, but it's actually like dark purple, really dark
Yeah,
purple.
I see that. I seen that earlier. I was gonna mention that. I was gonna ask if it was just my eyes.
Every single nugget. So when they was little bitty nuggets, like 2, 3 weeks old, it was so small and it looked dark, real dark. I thought all my buds was rotten. All my little nuggets was rotten. I'm like, what is going on?
Oh,
And then I really got to looking, and then nope, that's a purple color.
That's crazy.
nice. I don't think I've ever had a purple bud yet. I've grown like very nice, colorful purple, red,
Yeah,
pink leaves, but the bud itself, not yet.
not yet. That's my first two. That's because most of mine's been like what I mean, nice neon green
Yeah.
or or like this tropical cherry here. It gets these um, real shiny like leaves, and
I feel
I
like
don't know.
that's because you do a lot of foliar sprays.
It's like two toned. I would say it's not splotted, but it looks light green in areas, but it looks dark green. I don't know if that makes sense.
But I feel like the shininess comes from your foliar spraying.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense.
Because I got a couple things like the high shield from Hygrozyme. If I do a foliar spray with that, then it comes out super shiny. What
Okay.
up, Watts? Yeah,
I probably
they
got to
come
get
out
in here and
super
water.
shiny.
My flowers are looking a little dry. These sunflowers, there's like
They're
that one
getting
there
big
is
though.
just as old as this one.
That one's getting big though.
And these here, these are the same sunflowers as this one over here. Uh, this one here.
Yeah, but look at the size of the pot you got it
Yeah,
in.
this is a 5 gallon
Yeah,
pot. Yeah, I just
that
love it
thing's got
though.
all the room in the world to move around right now underground, where the other one's in a solo cup.
Yeah, I'd say those are a little stunted. A little stunted.
Yeah, maybe not stunted. They're just a little slow.
A little slow. So I
I bet
just
you if you
put,
transplanted that into like a 3 gallon bucket or pot or whatever, I guarantee you that thing would probably just blast off in the next week.
yeah, they're going to go. So I got, that's what I'm going to do tomorrow. I'm going to go get my 3.0 soil. And then I got bigger pots. These big pots here. I got these bigger ones. I'm going to put them in. And then they'll
Nice.
explode. That way I have nice flowers here in a month and a half, 2 months or so.
Yeah.
Um,
Fuck, I got a shitload of sunflowers. I got red ones, orange ones, yellow ones.
yep.
I got all kinds of different ones that I should I got a backyard now. I should be putting them out there.
There you go. Yep. Especially some companion plants. I don't know if this one's going to make it, but my rosemary, I tried to clone my rosemary. But I did it to a super woody, like a real woody part. I didn't realize that um, the top like 3 or 4 inches is really where you want to root from.
Okay.
Uh, so like in here, you see it. It has like a like a stem like these have, a real malleable stem, and then probably about I don't know 3 inches down, it gets super woody. So you just want to knock the tops of them off, and
Huh.
that's where you want to clone from. I
Well, what
just went,
happens if you top those? Like if you cut the top off, what happens to the rest of that branch? Does it just
uh,
keep doing its thing and it just
no, I
doesn't
think it
get
will
taller
maybe
or
shoot out some from below because it's the apex. You know what I mean, like an apex. So once you cut that off, it don't grow um,
yeah, it won't
taller.
keep going from the top anymore, but yeah, I
It'll
was
grow.
curious
It'll
so
just get bushy probably. I didn't
yeah,
think of
that's
that.
cool.
Yeah, here's
Just
my grass.
curiosity.
Yeah, so I want to. I'll definitely want to keep that in mind when I go to do it, so I don't just mess it all up, stunt it, because I definitely want it to get bigger. So I'll just
Yeah.
do it from these side ones here. Some of these ones down here that
Yeah.
aren't so woody.
There's some of the ones that maybe are like smaller and they're not really gonna get up to the top or something. Lop those ones off.
Yeah, see how that gets like tan down there, and like up here it's a little more white.
Yeah,
Yeah, you want to clone the white part. Ooh, almost fell.
it's kind of cool. Nice. Garden is looking good.
Heck yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah,
Well,
man. Thanks for coming on.
we'll be outside here
Yeah.
real soon, and
Hell yeah.
I got a couple videos coming out. I've been trying to really put a lot of work into it rather than just throw one out a day. So I got some YouTube videos coming out that I've been working on, and I found a
Nice.
way that I can get them from my phone onto my computer, and then I can put it in at my editor and put an intro, outro to it, make them a little better. Maybe
Nice.
color correct them a little bit because these are not orange nuggets; they're purple.
Yeah, on here they look purple, but that other one they didn't look like that at all.
I seen it today and I was like, oh man, maybe I should have proof watched my video. Yeah, it's
The
Instagram.
thing
They
the
love it.
the things you learn. Hey,
Yeah, yeah.
Bengus is giving you a shout out, man.
What's that?
Bengus is giving you a shout out. Looking
I
good, Scrog
appreciate it.
Master Taz.
Heck yeah. I'm learning every day. And that's I think that's what I'm mastered. I mastered the art of learning because it's a journey.
It
There's no
is.
destination in this at all because each plant is a new turn, a new mountain you got to climb. There's some valleys and
Yep.
it's at the end of it you'll be high, you'll be stoned, you know what I mean? It'll be good,
That's
it'll be
right.
all good.
And that's the main thing. As long as you end up with a harvest you're happy with, and you're stoned at the end of it,
Yeah.
and you had fun on your journey, then that's all that matters.
Yeah, this grow here has been extremely fun. I wish I could have got the canopy a little bit more flat, but having two different cultivars in here, that's not one's stretcher and one's not a stretcher.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So it just got out of control, and I was like, yeah, it's gonna grow like a weed. It's
it's
just
gonna
that's
do what
what it
it's gonna
is.
do, and yeah, oh, it looks good though, man. You're doing a good job.
I appreciate it. And,
So, but
I'll
yeah,
be
man,
back next Friday.
I
And
hope
this is
so.
week 5, so we got 2 more weeks of this until I harvest it. Something like that for
Nice,
Nice.
2 or 3 weeks. We'll see. All
nice,
right,
cool,
that's
man.
it for me. Bye, friends.
Damn it, I was gonna say it first. Bye, friend. All right, later, brother.
Have a great night.
That's funny.
All
That is funny.
right.
You ready for number 2?
I am.
All right, I put the order in the chat. Let's see if he's ready. Boom. He's ready. He's ready.
I'm ready. How we doing? Happy
Holy,
Friday.
happy
Happy
Friday,
Friday. Look
man.
at those.
Happy
Wow.
10th.
So these are those copycat genetics from Bizzle 420 hooked me up with.
Nice.
Nice.
Banana
They
puddings.
blew up.
Yeah. Well, they're waiting to move over to here.
Right. Nice.
Thank you guys.
Looking good, man.
Yeah, it
You
looks
filled that
really
five by
good.
five up real nice, eh?
The auto's about to get cut down a couple days. As soon as I like the trichomes, she's gonna get cut down soon. She's faded hard real quick,
Nice. Yeah, it looks really good.
but she's got some giant colas on her.
I miss that stage. I can't wait to get to that stage where I can start checking the trichomes.
You and me both. I just can't wait to see a flower in my tent.
And these are the outlaw seeds that you guys hooked me up with.
Nice.
Nice.
The fruit nectars. I mean, nuclears.
Fruit nuclears,
Damn
yep.
it! I said it right.
You
I
did
know.
say it right.
It's been too long. You haven't said it in a long time.
Oh, I've been saying it on other people's and shouting you guys out.
Nice. What's that one right there in the front corner?
She's beautiful.
This
Nope,
one.
the other one that they
The
had it
other
on.
one, yeah.
That one there. What's that?
These are the same.
That's the
That's
same
the
as
same.
that one?
Yep. The same as that one.
Holy. Man, they look totally different,
Totally
eh?
different. Yep.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
looking really, really good.
That looks really good.
And that's a
So
vanilla
when are
flesh.
you when are you hoping to get that tent chopped down?
Uh, so I'm thinking a couple more days on the auto. I'm hoping next Friday for another one at least. You know, I'm looking at this one for a reason.
Yeah.
Cause
Oh,
I'd
they
like
look
to,
good, man.
I'd like to cut her down next Friday here.
Cool. Yeah, man. Come on up and give her a fucking
Yeah,
chop.
I haven't got to sign at all.
Well, what the hell?
Nice.
Kids.
I
You
know, man.
know,
Life is
dance,
busy.
golf, freaking whatever else they're doing.
Yeah, life gets busy, man. I know I got my kid on the weekends every weekend, and it's like when I'm off work is when I used to try to do all my gardening and do all my videos and stuff like that. And now my son's here on the weekend, and I don't see him through the week, so it's like I don't want to do all that stuff on the weekend anymore. I want to hang out with him, but
It was
so
my
now I try to do both, and it's like fuck.
it was my birthday last Friday
Oh, happy birthday!
or last
Happy
Sunday,
Ooh,
belated.
the 6th. But this was my birthday gift. Was a hookah.
nice.
Nice.
That thing's
It's
crazy
pretty
looking.
badass.
From free. Yeah, I think sweet. They have the sale going on.
Nice.
Pipes.
Nice. So
Just
how's
got
it work? I want to see.
just got it today. This is
Oh, did you? Nice.
this is its first bowl. I've only taken what 4 riffs off it. But thing's huge.
Oh, yeah, you pack at least a gram into that bowl, eh?
I don't know.
You got to test it. Hell yeah.
Yeah. But then you can blow it out. That's dope. The sale.
It's pretty cool. Nice.
Oh yeah, fucking thing rips too.
Yeah. Kind of, you better get a new
I
piece
still gotta
next time you come on to compete with Tyler.
I gotta freeze these.
Nice.
You say you got to freeze them?
Yeah. This freezes.
Oh, it's full of liquid. That's fucking cool. Well, then you get a nice cold toke.
Yeah.
Dope. That's the whole thing with these things too, eh? Like you're supposed to fill them up with ice
Don't
and
need
then
ice.
put water in it. No, but that's what these are, the polar blast. You're supposed to fill them up with ice and then put your water in, put it all back together. And it's supposed to be like the coldest toke ever. But I feel like that would probably be much better than that.
It hits it twice.
Yeah, that's fucking
The
cool.
start right at the mouth.
That's dope.
Hell yeah.
Nice. Where'd you get that from? Online, I assume.
Yeah.
You just got it today.
Yep.
Nice.
Nice.
That's cool. I'd like to get a
That
nice
is.
piece too, but I mean, like,
They got crazy pieces. The freeze pipe.
I have this one here, but I mean, there's nothing like overly special about it. It's just, beaker bong
Yeah.
and my little
I don't
dab
hit
rig
the
here.
bongs, but I definitely like the way a lot of them looks. If I had the room, I would just like have a room just of all a bunch of different pieces.
Oh yeah, they're beautiful looking. Like some of the bongs out there nowadays, they're fucking mind blowing.
Oh,
It's
they're
an art what these
badass.
guys are doing. The glass blowers, man, it's a fucking art form. Some of these
I
guys are
know.
making some crazy shit. I
Yeah.
don't know how they do it,
The
man.
art. The art ones are crazy.
Oh yeah.
Lizards
Like
and
some of them are
frogs
just
and fucking
I saw one the other day that was it was like this. It was like a bong like this, but then it had a lung on each side of it, a glass lung. And you could see all the veins and everything in the lungs and everything. And then when you hit it, it fills up the lungs and the bong. Like, it's crazy. I feel like you wouldn't want to use that one though. Like you'd want to just put it up on the shelf because I couldn't imagine trying to clean that thing. Like it's just
yeah.
like this little
Well, this
tube that
comes
comes
in
into the lung portion of it.
bunch of pieces. Bunch of pieces, and then I have clips that I have to clip it together.
Yeah.
Like right here, there's a clip here, clip here, clip here, clip here, to clip the pieces together. But when I
Yeah, so that wouldn't be that bad to clean because you could
no,
take it
for
all apart.
cleaning, because I just take it out in little pieces.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, and you can probably get to every part
swap
of
it
it.
out.
Yeah,
I'll call and swap it out.
that's cool. I want to get a new bong.
And the hose
Thanks a
can go.
lot,
And the
Tyler.
hose can go in the dishwasher. You know.
That's pretty cool. That's a cool feature.
Yeah.
I don't know if your wife would want that in the dishwasher, but
She wouldn't care.
okay. Just
No.
tell her I said it's okay.
Yeah. Yep. That's
Danik said
exactly
it's
what I'll do.
alright. It's fine.
Gangs totally do. What the fuck? You got fucking shit all over in the fucking.
You got
dishes?
resin all over the dishes. All the kids' cups got resin all over them. Danik said it's okay.
Yeah, it's good.
Fuck that Ganix.
Well, I don't fucking think Rez is gonna get there though.
No, probably not.
To the hose.
So you can have a second hose coming off that. That's what that
Yep.
other piece
Yep.
is?
Right now, this piece, because it comes with another piece for just this piece comes here. This is a different piece. Because this, when I have stale smoke in here, I can blow it out. That's what that's for.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. Which I'm
Yeah,
gonna
because I always
have because
gotta
I couldn't
I always
handle
gotta
that
do it
shit.
in reverse. I always gotta take that off and go and blow through there to blow it out that way. You know?
Yeah.
But no, that's pretty cool. I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
I hope my
Gift.
I really hope that my copycats look like yours do.
That they're a jungle right now. It's crazy. Oh, I didn't even
And
show you. I got clones
mine are
off
only
them.
about that big. Ooh,
Right on.
nice.
You know, so trying to get some clones off that taller one.
Yep. They look healthy too. They look like they're doing all right.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Nice, nice. Hell yeah. Outlaw.
Black and yellow too. Don't act like you don't see that thing.
I didn't see it. I don't even see yellow. I don't even see that color. Yeah, that color just doesn't
And that's my
register in
exhaust.
my view.
Straight out the window.
Nice.
Yep. So yeah, that's what I'm got going on. What I got growing.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Very nice
Looks good,
work.
man.
Yes.
Looks good. This is your third grow? Is this your third one now?
So the one in the 5x5 is my first run in it. That'd be my third harvest. Yes. Correct.
Okay. So if people weren't super impressed before, I'm sure they are now, knowing that this is only like your third and fourth grow all at the same time.
Yeah,
That
I'm
that 10 right there, that's impressive. Your
it's
jungle?
the jungle's getting out of hand, but I'm gonna scrog her out and stretch them out and get as much out of that as I can. You know, Northern
Yep.
Troy style. You know.
Yep. Scrog Master Taz
Yep.
in the house.
Taz does. Yep. Shout out Taz too.
Hell yeah. Yeah. Looks good, man. Looks good. I can't wait to see those in the 5x5. You're gonna have to flip them
They're
right
there.
away.
They're dying to go in there. They're like, yeah, us too.
You're gonna have to put those in there and then like change the timer right away.
I won't even have to change.
Flower.
I won't even have to change the timer.
Well, yeah, I guess that one's already on flower time. So yeah,
No,
they
no,
want to
I'll get them
flower
in there.
now.
No, they won't go straight to flower in there because I'm gonna get them right. You know, get the canopy leveled out, wherever I have to get the pots leveled out. You
Yep.
know,
Yeah.
and just get her scrogged out and get the beautiful budding.
Nice. I'm excited.
I'm,
I
I'm,
want to see
I'm
it.
excited for the next run too. You know, I'm excited to get them out of there.
Yeah, I know
You
that's
know,
the thing, right? You get halfway through a grow and you're like, man, I can't wait to
oh
start the next one.
Oh my God.
yeah,
Yes.
I got so many seeds now thanks to people. Freaking AG, freaking CC420, freaking Frankie's, freaking. I mean, so much love. I appreciate all you guys.
Hell yeah.
That's awesome.
Who did I shout out? Rock Solo, fucking. Who did I shout out? A bunch of people, fucking. Machograms, KJ, fucking. Yeah. Appreciate all you.
This is my seed box,
Yeah.
and it's full.
That's why I'm keeping this big box now. I'm planning on freaking whatever I can do to show love and have this mean a lot to me. You guys are awesome. Fucking dope.
I need a new box. Like
Bizzle. That was
this
fucking
fucking
dope.
thing blew up. the shoebox and it's completely fucking full, overflowing.
Crazy.
I had to put this
That's
box
all
back
seeds?
together.
That's all seeds?
Yeah. Yeah, man. That's why I'm glad that I'm in a bigger place now, because now I can actually get to some of these, where before I was getting them and I'm like, man, I had to start telling people, I'm sorry, I can't take them. I can't take them
I should have
because I want to grow the seeds when I get them, but I can't grow
Frankenstein.
them when I don't have the space. So I had to, and eventually I had to say like I can't.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, man. No, we appreciate you coming on.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
Haven't
wouldn't
seen you in
even
a
be
couple
in the
weeks.
community or anything if it wasn't for you guys.
Yeah,
we
but I mean,
appreciate that.
that's not true.
What?
That's not
That's true.
true.
That's true.
No, you're a cool cat. There's lots of cool people here. I'm sure you would
That's
have
true.
been.
That's true.
I don't know about that.
I
I
do.
mean, I appreciate you saying that. Don't get me wrong, but I
Okay.
mean,
Well, that was facts. I
okay,
stating.
okay.
No, love. Brother,
No, no,
no.
exactly. No, I'm saying I appreciate you saying that, but I mean,
Why do
like,
you think that
there's so
sign's
many.
being made? Right?
I know, and I like that side. I know, and I want
Oh,
to see it
I haven't
finished.
got you. You're gonna like it.
I
I'm
already
glad
do.
my name is still Sea Bunny Grows too, because last week it was 4 different ones.
Not here. It wasn't.
Yeah. Sea Bunny went through like 4 accounts last weekend. Like she just kept getting shut down. She'd make one and she would
Yep.
like hit okay,
I don't even bother over
and then it was
Instagram
done.
no more. I'm never on Instagram anymore. 'Cause
I know.
all they're doing is
I
showing hate to
noticed.
all these fucking growers. So
Yeah.
I'm not giving you nothing, no attention then. I see
Yeah.
it everywhere. So it's like
Yeah.
no attention.
Yeah, Instagram kind of
No.
they're kind of fucking with us, but I'm going through the whole get verified process right now.
Oh, that guy.
That's why if you,
That guy.
what's that?
Oh, there's people in my head freaking still locked up in my head that I wanted to shoot up that I didn't shoot up. My bad. I cut you off. That guy.
So it's all good. That guy grows.
Yep.
Hell yeah. Yes, yes. We gotta get him up here.
Fuck yeah, we do.
We gotta get him up here.
Yep.
Yeah. Way to make it weird, Gannings. I know. I know. It is what it is. Tyler's a cool guy. If he didn't find us first, he would have found somebody else.
I don't think I would
That's
have
all
came.
I was
I would
getting
have never.
at.
I would have never came up on live. You guys just make it comfortable. You know.
Good. I'm glad for that. That's
That's. I'm keeping it real. Just you
You
no,
let
I'm
would
me.
glad
think
for that.
Tyler,
Know.
That
you would
It's
think
like, hey, you don't
Germinator
want to
was
show your face. You
Canadian.
don't have to.
I know.
You know.
You guys are
We
He is
just
arguing
want to
over
see
who's being the
plants.
nicest.
We just want to see plants. You
he
know.
is Canadian. He's like our closest Canadian brother.
I'm your brother.
He's got that
Minnesota, eh?
Minnesota going on. He's fucking
Brother from another
Canadian.
state.
Plays hockey. He loves the snow. I mean, he's
Fuck
Canadian.
yeah. Snowboarding.
Yep. Hell yeah. We sleep in tents under the stars together. Not together, but you know.
Yeah,
There we
right.
go,
Yeah,
making it fucking weird
album
again.
Nickelback.
Listening to Nickelback.
Oh,
That's what we do here in Canada, eh?
fuck. Eh?
Oh shit. But yeah, we appreciate you coming on. We
Oh,
love you,
right.
man.
Yes.
Fucking
Keep
right back at you
growing.
guys. Fuck yeah. Happy Friday. Keep growing.
Happy Friday. Oh, you know us. We'll never stop growing. Ever.
Me neither. I'm addicted to it. Fucking
I know. I
keep it
could tell.
going. Get these plants out of here. Let's get the new ones.
You got a nice setup in there. Like I like how you
I
took
need it.
everything from where it was and you switched it all around and now you got like you have a dedicated room for your setup and it looks good.
Oh yeah. Yep. Nice lockdown setup away from the kids. Yep.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yep.
I like it. Good job, man. Come back next week.
I haven't been on in a couple weeks. I know. Is that why you're saying that?
Yeah,
You've never said that to me before, by the way. What you
I've
just said.
noticed. I've
Okay.
noticed.
I'll be
But then
back. All right.
as I'm
I'll be back next
scrolling
week.
through other shows, I'm like, oh, look, there's the Germinator. He's on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But he doesn't come on our show on Fridays anymore.
Oh, it wasn't even like that.
Poor baby got his
Just
feelings
busy.
hurt.
I was just
My
busy.
feelings
I got all
were
these
hurt.
kids, man. I got shit to do. You
I
know?
know, I'm just bugging you, man.
I just got
I'm
to
bugging
fucking
you.
get all fucking organized, get the kids together, and then I'll be all right.
Oh, well,
Oh, I
I
get
get
it.
that.
You know, kids are
I do.
fed, they're organized, they're down there watching Shrek or whatever they're doing with their sister. So, fine.
Watching Shrek.
Yeah.
Huh. Is there like a new Shrek movie out that I don't know about or something?
Well,
No,
fortunately,
it just
she
Shrek's
saw it on her
badass.
phone. I think she put Shrek on for the little ones
Ah,
when I was running up here. So
nice. Cool. All right. Well, we will see you
she was
next
eating
week.
pizza
Next
rolls.
Friday.
Yeah. Oh hell yeah! I want to do that harvest. Remember, I already said I was trying to get.
Yes. Yeah, I definitely want to see you chop that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yes, yes. All right, brother.
Keep
We're
growing.
gonna jump into the next one, and we'll see you soon.
Thanks for having me.
Yes. Have a great night.
Peace.
You as well.
Nice.
Hell yeah. Got the puppy over here whining at me. I'm just gonna let her in. Sure.
Yeah. In the meantime, thank you to everybody for being here, and thank you to everybody in the background who are patiently waiting their turns. We know
Waiting
sometimes it can
for.
take a while.
Yeah, sometimes I get yapping, and I don't shut up.
You
But
said it, not
yeah.
me.
I know how it is. I know. I know. Are you ready for the next one?
I'm just teasing. Yeah.
Oh, I know how it is. Trust me, I get it. I can just see the look on your face, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm talking too much. All right, you ready for the next one?
Yes. Happy Friday.
How's it going, you guys?
Big trip in the
Good. Nice to see
house.
you back.
Yep. I'm back for another round.
Hell yeah. We've had all
All
T's
right.
on tonight. Taz, Tyler, Trip.
Alrighty,
Crazy.
so I'm gonna start off by showing you guys the clones from last time. If you guys remember, they didn't look so pretty last week, but
Yeah.
now they look pretty good already
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
compared
wow.
compared to last
Wow.
week. They already like
Oh,
recovered,
sure.
bounced back,
And grew
and
twice as big.
yeah, they're rocking and rolling. So next
Yeah.
batch is ready. Just
I
getting
think I
ready.
even said last week, I was like, oh, they're rooted already. They're gonna be fine.
Yep. So now
And
they're
now
looking
they're
good. They
now
took off.
they don't even look like clones anymore. They just look like plants.
Yeah, well, yeah, now they are real technically, but I just topped them yesterday
They look
too.
really good.
I topped all of them yesterday, so they'll
They
all
look really
branch
good.
out and do their thing. And then now for the good tents.
Boom.
Okay, so it was week 5 on Tuesday for me. So they're all doing pretty good. They're starting to change colors.
Oh yeah, she's pretty.
This is the Charmelade.
Kindway Farms.
Nice.
Yep, from Cottonways Farms. And then back here, this
Yeah.
one's starting to frost up. This is the Purple Lemonade. From 420 Fast Buds. It's really
Nice.
starting to frost up.
Yeah, she's pretty too.
And then these are the Chill Out OGs.
Oh yeah, I remember last week I was like, man, you got like everybody in your tent right now.
Yep.
And then these are starting to get frosty too, like really frosty. Yeah.
And that's one thing that I've been seeing with those chill out OGs. Like I see that they're a little bit shorter than some of the other plants in there. I've been seeing in other people's gardens too. They're really short. squatty plants, but they're
but they're
bushy.
stacked. Yeah, look at this
Yeah,
if you guys
yeah,
can tell.
yeah,
There,
yeah.
there's still going to be lots of stuff on there.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, they look really good.
All right, now we got the
A
other
nice
10.
plant.
So this one, it's really starting to change colors right now.
Oh yeah. Look at that.
Wow,
So
that's like
this
a
one right here
wow moment.
is The No Joke by Chad Westport.
Beautiful. Look at the frost on that one too. That one's hitting the like the actual fan leaves.
And then back here is the Slurricane. See how frosty that is? And this is only week
Oh yeah,
5.
Good.
The Slurricane goes to week 9. And this is going to be amazing.
she's gonna be a beast.
And then this is the Black Cherry Bliss. It's starting to change real nice colors.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's starting to get that like black cherry color to it
Mm-hmm.
almost.
All
Yeah,
right.
that's nice. That looks really good.
And then the blue cookies over here. I don't know if you can tell, but it's starting to get a little purple in there.
Nice.
But it's pretty frosty. So now this one, the Purple Punch, this bud, the buds on it are huge. Look how big that bud is. Her hand
Mm,
is just can't even hold the
crazy.
whole bud. So
She's
this one,
beautiful.
all these buds are just like huge on this plant, and this is only week 5. So I'm just like, how much bigger are these gonna get?
That's tall too, eh?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
pretty tall. It's And then back here, this is Magic Candy Mountain OG by Welcome to the Grow Tent. You can see how frosty this one is. It's pretty frosty.
Yeah. Hell yeah, man. And how long have you been growing for again?
Um, like a year and a half, roughly. It'll be 2 years in August or something, roughly, or soon. So this is the Tropical Can of Cookies by 420 Fast Buds.
Nice.
And that one's looking good. This is supposed to be a 7-weeker. That's what they say. So this one should be done soon.
Yeah. Keep an
I'll
eye
be
on
doing
that
that
one
one
though.
outside.
I
But
heard from some people that they were growing the Tropicana. That was the Tropicana cookies, you said?
yep,
Yeah. It's the fast flowering one.
yep.
It's a feminized fast flowering strain. It's photo period still, but I heard people were letting them go a little bit longer than the
Yeah, I'm
7
gonna
weeks.
check
Like
the
they were still
trikes, of
going like the
course.
8 weeks or whatever, but
Yeah, always go buy the trichomes
right
for
on.
sure.
Come on, camera.
Yeah, it looks really good, man. You're doing a hell of a job in there.
Yes.
Yeah, no, it's like it's honestly just on like cruise control right now.
That's the best way. You
It's
find a
just
way that works
water
for you and you're just rolling with it.
and just water every other day or whatever, whenever they need it. And yeah, so I'm just gonna continue the style that I'm doing right now because it's working really well.
Yeah. What are you feeding? What food are
Um,
you using?
I'm just using Gaia Green Living Soil, and then I just top dress with Gaia Green, the 444 and the 284, and then I have some Stash Blend and Recharge. And that's it.
Nice. Beautiful.
And yeah, it's been going great. So I'm just
Were
like,
you
I don't want
a Mr. Canuck watcher? Did you watch a lot of Mr. Canuck?
not a lot. I've watched his videos, of course, but not a lot. I honestly, I just started like seeing like Mr. Grow It and all like everyone like that right away. And then I've watched some of his videos, but not as much.
Yeah. I was just wondering because that's minus the stash blend and the recharge. That's how he's been doing it forever.
Yep, and I have watched some of his videos, like his most recent one that he posted, like it was a few months ago now, but yeah, like that one I watched and whatnot.
Nice.
But I can hop on off here since there's a lot of people waiting.
Cool, man. No, we appreciate you coming back again. You were brand new
Yes.
last week, and now you're a veteran.
Yeah, it's a
So
little easier
Yeah.
this week, so
yeah,
That's
still
awesome.
still a little nervous, but yeah, not that bad.
that never goes away
That's
though,
good.
man. Like I've been at this for almost 5 years. I still get nervous before we go on, so it never goes away. You just
All
get a
right,
little
well,
bit more comfortable with doing it. That's all.
right. All right, I'll
Yeah.
talk to you guys later. Thanks.
All right. Thanks for coming on, brother.
Anytime.
Oh shit.
That's awesome.
Hey,
What? What? I thought there was another person.
there was.
There was.
I went to go click remove, and he removed, and now here you're here. So
Uh,
hey,
I can go back and wait, man. I was eating, but I mean, if you want to get to the next person, or I can do it real quick.
all right.
It's up to you guys. I don't care.
You're here now. I'm not gonna kick
Yeah.
you off now. I'm not
Nah.
gonna do
Well,
that to you.
I'm not ready. No, I can go plug in the camera, but yeah,
Surprise,
no.
surprise.
I seen it. I'm like, what? Wait a minute. One, two, like the second guy.
I went to just
How's
click
everybody doing?
remove, and we must have done it at the exact same time because I didn't hit remove. I hit add to stream. Whoops.
Yeah,
That's
man, it
cool.
is what it is. So,
It is what it is.
yeah,
Welcome to the show.
thanks for having me. Thanks for having me. So,
Happy Friday.
yeah, Friday, maybe no snow, maybe in the forecast.
Oh, geez. I hope so.
It
Hope we're
was
done.
pretty nice here
So
today,
over
so
snow.
Can you see my camera now in the back room here?
no.
No.
No, something is
I
wrong.
still see your microphone in your chair.
Okay, so go to the next one. I'll be back.
Okay.
Yeah, just throw me
Cool.
in the background, and then I'll hop on after the next guy or girl.
All right, cool. All right.
Are you guys ready for this one?
We'll get back to the scheduled program here. I'm pretty sure I told them in the chat. Yes.
I have been.
Well, I mean, I think I did put it up there. I put it up there. But yes, we'll go to this one here. Hopefully he's ready.
Happy
Mr.
Friday.
Curly Greenleaf. Welcome.
Welcome.
Oh, it's not turning. Yeah,
Mm,
just turn up the other way because it's not turning the screen for some reason. That's okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
just go like that. That's cool.
yeah,
So how you doing,
congratulations.
man?
Oh,
Oh, I can't hear him.
we might be having mic issues. We see
We
it.
have some beautiful plants here though.
He
And
does.
he's our cultivator of the week. So big
Yes, big
congrats on
congratulations.
that.
Look at those.
Got some rock solos in there.
Yeah,
Banana butter, I believe.
beautiful. Oh, we got some
Nice.
bud clips
Yeah, they're looking good.
and some training. Rock solo. Beautiful.
He's got them on the self-watering pots too.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh, GMO bomb.
mm,
Nice.
nice. Beautiful.
Hell yeah.
Good the training too. Oh, the same one.
It looks super,
Nice.
super healthy. Super healthy. Beautiful.
Huh, they are. They are very beautiful. Great job. Some,
Unfortunately, we can't hear you,
yeah,
man. I don't know why.
No, I'm not sure either. Looks good though.
It does look. It looks really good. Oh yeah. I could maybe pop you in the background, and if you want to try to get your sound, your mic figured out. If you go to your settings and go into audio, you might just have to click it onto a different setting, onto like um was there like that's there's like speakerphone and different things back there. You might just have to click it onto something like that. So if you want, we can just pop you in the background, and if you want to come back and try with your mic on in a few minutes, it's up to you. But I cannot hear you.
No, which is unfortunate.
Yeah.
But yes,
But
definitely.
we appreciate you coming on. I'm not going to kick you out, but I'm going to put you in the background, and then maybe you can
Oh,
try to click around in there, and then we'll see what happens.
oh, I think that was just your puppy making noise.
Yeah, she's over here whining. Hey, go on. No, go lay down. Go lay down. All right. Yeah,
All
no
right.
worries, girly.
Uh,
No worries. All right.
and 420 is ready.
I think I did tell Dr. Drama though that I would bring him on first. So we're gonna go that route. Oh, he might not be ready.
Give me 1 second to turn on this light.
Oh yeah, no worries.
It's 2 seconds. All right. 1 second step.
Yeah, I threw 420 things into the mix a little bit early there. The first time around.
Look at
Well,
Oh,
that.
there we go.
this is Lola Psychosis from Cow Bar.
Nice.
Nice,
One of those. They're sitting in homemade octopods.
nice. I
Nice.
just germinated some of those, so they're just little tiny babies in my tent right now.
With some decent buzz. No defoliation. No lollipopping. Just grow them out because I moved to this house in the middle of the grow.
Okay,
So, yep.
they look
And
they, they look good, man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
any
Yeah, this.
other, I use Athena nutrients. They're in cocoa 3 gallon pots.
Nice.
Um, they're at week 8, and they got 2 more weeks to go.
Okay, what size
Yeah,
tent is that? Is that
it's a
a
four
five
by
by
four,
four? Four by
four
four?
by four.
Okay. Yeah, and you got her jammed full.
Yep,
Oh yeah.
wall to wall.
Hell yeah. Man, they look good. Look at the size of the colas on there.
I know. It's crazy.
Fuck yeah. I can't wait. I can't wait till mine look like that.
I
I got
haven't
two.
seen.
I got
This is the
two right
only one
now.
that's a rump. This is the one that has small buds out of the 4, but these came out real good. It's
They're
the
nice looking,
octopods.
man.
They're octopods, not autopods. They're 4 gallon bins. 3 gallon pots sit on top of 4 gallon bins that has a net pot that's cut. I cut the bottom of the 3 gallon, put a 6 inch net pot in it. Like this is dry,
That's
so I gotta do watering tonight.
that's pretty cool. I love seeing like the little I don't say inventions, but like the DIY. I love seeing when people
Yeah.
like make their own stuff. I think that's so fucking cool.
Yeah, it only and I put air stones. I do my own little thing too. I had air stones in there, but when I moved, I never put it back with the pump. So I used to fill up the reservoir with water and water the top. And I would say I would have to water every 2 to 3 days. And since then, these plants is just fucking, excuse my language, but they blew up.
Oh, you're good. They're whatever you're doing, they're loving it. It
Oh yeah,
shows. It
definitely.
definitely shows.
Well,
Oh
I
yeah.
do appreciate you. Well, I've
How
been
long you
growing
been
for a
growing
while.
for?
I've been on
Long
YouTube
time?
for like 7 years, but I've been growing for like almost 10,
Okay.
just a little bit over
Nice.
10 years.
What's your name on YouTube? Is it is it Dr. Drama?
It used to be Dr. Trichome, and
Mm.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie to you, growing weed got kind of boring, so I just went to a little drama a stage of my YouTube career, but I do grow weed. So
Nice. Nice. Yeah, okay. When you say
so
Dr. Trichome, I now know who you are.
yeah, it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is what I'm doing now. But I'm still growing, I'm still doing my thing. So
Paths right
I'm gonna
there.
appreciate you guys for letting me come up and show my garden. This is just scab
Oh
bars. I
yeah,
have
man.
some. I got a little veg area. It's like copycat, brand new, uh, golden goat from Irie and Fizzy Drink from Exotic Genetics. I got some other
Nice.
little seedlings here and some Caps Junkie and I think that's blueberry buttercup or some shit or banana buttercup.
Nice.
That's good.
I love the color of the plants that you just showed. You can see all the brand new growth coming off there, like
Oh
all the
yeah,
Yep.
nice,
big time.
like all the
With
tops look.
dark
Oh yeah,
greens.
I love that.
Yeah,
Looks
yeah, they ready to
real good,
feed.
man.
So again, I'm getting ready to go ahead and start feeding these tonight, and I just wanted to show that too. Thanks for letting me come up.
Absolutely,
Um,
man. You're welcome
yeah, y'all
anytime.
guys continue doing what your guys been doing is a great job. I'll
Thank
be
you.
watching like I normally do from the background. And you guys, thanks again for letting me shoot my garden.
Absolutely, man. You're welcome anytime.
All right, you have a good one.
Sure.
Anytime. All
Have a
right.
great
Later,
night.
brother.
You too.
Nice.
Nice.
Cool,
We've
cool.
seen so many nice gardens tonight.
Yeah, we have seen a lot of good gardens tonight. Hell yeah. Every Friday we see some beautiful,
We do. So I
beautiful
love this
gardens.
community.
I see Mr. 420 things in the background. He looks like he's ready to rock. Are
Yes,
you?
sir.
Are you ready?
I am.
All right, here we go.
All right, I'm
Happy
ready this time.
Friday again.
All right.
There's something wrong with my camera. I don't know what's going on, but we'll get it fixed out eventually. So I did a bit of a haircut in here, so the camera view probably won't be as good because I don't have the other camera. But these are from seed. I started them exactly 1 month ago today, and I've did quite a bit of cutting down. So
I saw that video that you posted today.
of the
It was like
before or the after.
I saw the after, and it was like, okay, guys, well, it's been a couple hours since I posted anything, but here's the pile, and it was just like a mound.
Yeah. So I'm planning on doing flipping in about a week. So I have, like I said, these plants got bigger than I wanted them to because they are only in 16-ounce cups, right?
Right.
But
Yeah.
it's just the way it is. I wasn't really smart about what I was doing because I've never done it before. So I'm learning as I go. And I should have started my fathers and mothers for the breeding project about a week before, so that I would have had some growth. I was letting them catch up because they were smaller than these plants. And if I would have started them a week ahead, whether they were smaller, or, I could have cut them back. So I'll change that next time.
It's all a learning process, man. Like
That's it. That's it.
you you seem to like you do a lot of experimenting, I've noticed. So like you'll do one grow and then you'll kind of take what you did in that grow and you'll do it again next time, but you'll make all your
Something.
necessary adjustments and your little tweaks
Mhm.
and stuff like that. And I mean, last time you did this with clones and now you're doing it with seeds. So that's a big a big difference right off the bat. You know,
Yep.
so
Yep. And I'll show you the mothers and the fathers. But whenever I'm doing stuff like this, because I know that like this stuff is not going to be on, I sometimes leave the big fan leaves on, obviously because
yep,
I have room, right? And then I'll let these soak up the energy for the plant. And if they start dying off, I'll cut them off anyways. But at this point, there's enough airflow because it's quite thin. And
yeah.
man, I cut these back
Yeah.
quite a bit last week, and they've bounced right back. So guess what, man? These plants are so resilient, man.
I know it's
That is
crazy.
awesome.
It's crazy what we do to these things. Like we break them, we bend them, we cut them, we pluck them, we do all this shit to them, and then like I watched
Mm-hmm.
Bunny a couple weeks ago do a defoliation, and then within like 2 days, you couldn't even tell she did one. It's crazy.
So here's all I
That's
forgot that they
some,
were off.
some sleeping babies.
Yeah, but
Lady.
they're in here. They're about a week ahead. So, they're actually. I only flipped the flower about 4 or 5 days ago, but I'm gonna give it probably another 4 or 5 days. Once this recovers, right? Give it, and then
Yeah,
these are all my mothers in here. I got to put back into that tent. But that one's at 12-12 now for 5 days. So ish. I'll flip these two, bring them back in, put them back into the watering, spigots here. The little drippers, I guess. It's not a spigot.
yeah.
Yeah.
Little drippers. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna pollinate this whole tent, man, and I'm gonna have
Ooh.
about 18 different crosses after this. So it's gonna be cool to work with moving forward. That I can take, even off a small plant like this, get enough seed I will get more than 24 seeds off of this plant by the end of it. So I'll be able to do a full run in here of that new cross and pick and choose and do stuff with. So that was always my goal with doing this small cup thing. It's the reason why I
Yep.
wanted to do it. So because again,
Yeah.
how else do you hunt through 25 different phenos of
Yeah.
genetic in
Yeah.
such a small space? I don't know how else you could do it. So I think this
So
is.
are those all the same? Those are all the same strain in there, or they're
No,
different?
every single one is different, my friend.
Okay.
Yeah, I have 8 fast buds. I have, uh, what's the Robin Hood seeds? I have two
Yep.
different strains from that, Big League and something else. I have some from Mario, THC, Total Health Connections guy. He sent me some seeds, so I have
Yep.
some of his stuff. I have, and the mothers and the fathers are going to be all crimson stuff, all the Dead by Dawn.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Holy moly donut shop is what the holy
What
moly
the
donut
dad
shop
is?
crossed about all this stuff. So then I got some GMO bomb.
Nice.
I got banana jealousy. I got a tetraploid, which is supposed to make triploids. Like, man, I got a lot of cool stuff. Well,
Oh,
not cool, but just different. Everything's different. And then
no,
I
that's
got my
cool.
Yeah.
clones that I've been working with
It is cool.
to have my keepers, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So these are all my like these are my this what is this? This is Glacier Glow. It's a brand new keeper, but I got the Queen, which I ran last time. I got the HGTV, which helps my back. So I have everything I want to cross to. So it's gonna be a fun little experiment.
Yeah, that's pretty dope. And then they're all going to be crossed with the Holy Moly Donut Shop, and then you're going to have I don't even know how many different crosses you're going to have in that tent, but that's going to be fucking cool.
Yeah, I think 60. I think it's 16 or 18 different crosses I'll have.
Fuck, that's nuts.
Wow. That is.
And Aaron Caswell is asking if those cups are 3D printed. Those are the Bud Trainer Bud Cups.
Yeah, the yellow and the black ones. Yeah,
They
they are.
are they're plastic, basically plastic solo cups, but the bottoms come out
Yep.
Just had one. Here we go.
so you can
Mm.
push the cups, the bottoms up, and you don't have to like squeeze the cups, disturb the root zone, none of that.
Yep.
Yeah, they're pretty handy, man.
Yeah, I'm really liking
I
them.
like mine. Yeah.
Dishwasher safe. I threw them in the dishwasher last time, cleaned them, sanitized them with the super hot water. It was great.
Yeah.
And then
And you don't
these
have to cut
bases are 3D
holes or
printed.
burn holes or any of that shit.
yeah,
So
yeah,
it's
yeah,
pretty
yeah.
dope.
Yep. But
I like those.
those are
Yeah, I was just
3D
gonna say I
printed.
like those bases. Those are cool.
We'll see
Is
how
that
they work.
Frankie's doing those?
Frankie got the copy. My brother made these for me. I got the. This is the guy who won the Solo Cup challenge for Bud Trainer. The effing goat
Yeah,
on Instagram. He made this. Sent it to Kurt from Bud Trainer. And
yeah.
then Kurt was saying he printed some, and then Kurt had them, and people seen Kurt have them. They're like, "Where do you get it?" And like, talk to the goat, talk to the goat, talk to the goat. And then the goat's like, "That's it. Stop sending me people. I'll give you the file. You give it to him." So now Kurt gave it to me, and then I gave it to Frankie, and I gave it to somebody else too. But again, yeah, if you got a 3D printer, it's
Nice.
pretty cool,
Yeah. No, that's pretty. I like those. That's cool.
and it works for the other cups too, right? Like, it's not just those.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it's the same size, right?
Pretty
Yeah.
close. Pretty close. I added another. What I did here too is I added another connection piece here, sort of get more flow, trying to get more even flow,
Yep.
because I've noticed that some of my cups are not getting as much flow on the far end.
Right.
So I did this. It's sort of gotten it a little bit better, and I just run it for an extra couple minutes. And because I'm only doing a little bit of runoff, these plants that come off of this side here, off of these first ones, they run off a little bit more than they should, but at least all of them getting at least 20%.
Right. Yeah, so you're just basically trying to get all of them to 20%. Some of them might hit 30% or 25% or whatever,
Exactly.
but as long as you get all of them to a minimum of 20%, you're happy.
Yep, That's what I've been. It's what the internet told me, anyways.
Well, if you heard it on the internet, it's got to be true.
It
I was
has to
gonna
be.
say.
Has to be.
Has to be.
But it. I
No, it
mean, it
looks
goes
good,
through a
man.
fair bit of
Looks
water,
good.
man. It does go through 25 gallons every. What am I? 5 days now? 4 or 5 days? Because I'm hitting them 3 times a day now with nutrients. So
That's
yeah,
crazy.
Yes.
3 times a day with nutrients. That's fucking nuts. Every day? Three
That
times a day,
is.
every day with
every day,
nutrients?
3 times a day. It's just on one of these like smart plugs. I got an app that comes on and tells it to go, and then it's only like I said, it's only 10 minutes, so it maybe only goes through a couple gallons a day, right? So, well,
Yeah.
I guess it's
Yeah.
5 gallons a day. I guess if it goes five
I
days,
just
it's
ordered
25 gallons.
I just ordered some of those smart plugs today, actually.
Yeah, they're handy, man. I have them everywhere.
Yeah, I just ordered some today.
My air pump died, so I had to put another one in. But I like these air pumps; they produce a
I
lot.
I I have one just like that. It's
Yeah,
probably the
Yeah.
exact same one. Yeah, it's
yeah,
fucking
it's
great.
yeah. I mean, even if the water's, I had the old one was starting to get a little bit weak, and then because this one would be full and that one's less, all the air would go to this one and none to this one. At least this one now, it's no matter what, it's getting air in both of them. So it's kind of
Yeah.
Yeah.
once you get to that point, it's time to throw it out, get a new one.
What do you have for stones in there? Like what are the air stones? Okay, you got the
Okay.
same ones that I do. Yeah, I got those. I think I got 6 of those ones.
Yeah, the old 20 Amazon special or whatever for a case of them or whatever, which is, man,
Yeah,
I don't know what's going to happen with all these freaking tariffs and shit coming. Like, home growing might get
I
a
don't
little bit
know,
more
man.
expensive in these next coming weeks and months, man. If you got to get
I
something that's
think
still cheap, get it now.
I think it's
Mm-hmm.
going to.
Yeah,
And I try to like being Canadian, obviously, I try to buy as much Canadian as I can, but sometimes we can't. Sometimes we can.
yeah,
So, I mean, all my nutrients and stuff like that, they're Canadian, and I'm thankful for that. But, like a lot of my lights and stuff like that, they don't necessarily come from Canada.
yeah. Well, and
So,
even if the light comes from Canada, the LEDs sure as shit ain't. You know what I mean? Like, they're nobody's making LEDs in
exactly.
Canada. Nobody. I don't
Right.
think, anyways.
No. No, I don't think so. Somewhere down the line, we're getting hit with it somewhere.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And what I've got here is I've started something new here. I've got some T5 lights here, like these shop lights. And I'm going to be doing, this
Okay.
is a test run for microgreens. So I'm going to start doing microgreens.
Oh,
Uh,
nice.
4 trays. You can do like bang, 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 4 of them across.
And they're super fast too.
A week and a bit, yeah. So I've only had
Yeah.
them in here for 2 days, so they're still kind of, you need to weight them down. But they're broccoli sprouts, and apparently a flat like this can go for upwards of $40 or $50 in the States, let alone here. I don't know what they go for here, man. I don't know. But I'm gonna try them, and then I'm
Pretty
gonna
cool.
freeze dry them and put them into a powder so that it's shelf stable for so long. And then you want to put it in your smoothie, go right ahead. You can put superfood in
Yep.
your smoothie powder. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I said I can
That's
grow
cool.
those. Can't be
That's
that hard.
that's pretty cool, man. I like it. And when you freeze dry something like that, it freezes it at its like peak ripeness, right?
Yeah, like 95 or 7% of the nutrients are kept when you freeze dry them, and there's just no water in it anymore. So it'll last for 20 years in a well sealed, oxygen absorbed thing. But you know, microgreens, fresh ones that they're grinding up and putting in a smoothie, they last like 4 or 5 days. They're just a fresh vegetable, right? So they'll get
Yeah.
Yeah.
bad, and so I'm
Yeah, they'll
trying
go
it.
bad just like every other vegetable does, but
Yep,
that's pretty cool though. Like with your kind of hell yeah,
I'm always hustling, baby. I got to find a way to make some money. I figure my wife
absolutely.
can bring it to the market when she's selling her candy.
Man, that shit's gonna sell like hotcakes.
Yeah.
Like for real. Like everybody's on a health kick all the time. You know what I mean? Not everybody, but I mean like there's always those people that are on the health kick all the time. So I mean, you're gonna have a crowd of people that just want that for sure.
Yep.
Absolutely. I get on my health kicks and I do the green smoothies and I do those once in a while. And then I realize that, I'm not a big fan of the taste. And then I move on to something else and then I'll go back to it again because I know it is good for you. But no, that's cool, man.
Yeah.
You're still doing like the freeze dried candy and all that? You're still
It's kind of
hustling with
slow
that?
right now because it's cold and wet and snowy out, so there's no markets and stuff. But the markets start, I think, first week of June. I think it's not like a farmer's market, but it's a market. There is some people selling, vegetables and stuff like that. But if I've already got a table and I can put freeze dried candy right there, and then over to the left, just put a little sign that says "Need a healthier snack," and then have microgreens and see if anybody comes up and tries it. I'm like, you're already sitting there. You might as well have a second product. You know what I mean? Like,
Right. Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
Well,
why not?
that's how you grow. That's how you grow.
And then
Hmm.
maybe you
You
sell
know,
more of those than candy, and you get rid of the candy and you just do microgreens. Who knows?
Yeah.
you never know, man. Like honestly,
You don't
like
know till you try.
Yep.
honestly, either one of those things, like you go buy freeze dried candy anywhere, and it's crazy expensive.
Oh my goodness, yes.
Like I remember I bought like the freeze dried Skittles, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'll buy like 3 bags of those, and I get up to the till, and they're like, that's $35. I was like, what?
Yep.
What?
Yeah,
Like it's
yeah.
3 bags of Skittles. What do you mean? And they're like, yeah, it's $35. I'm like, okay,
Take one. Thank you.
but
People get hooked on them, man. Like I tell, we have customers that come every week to come and get them. And listen, if you don't have a freeze dryer, you can't do it. So guess what? If you want to spend 5 grand on a freeze
exactly,
dryer, you can do them yourself, and you won't have to pay anybody. And you can sell some yourself. So
exactly.
it's always a game, and it's always something to play. And what's funny is I told my buddy, I'm like, I'm gonna do microgreens. He goes, what the fuck? He goes, no, wait a minute. He goes, I didn't think you were gonna sell any candy last year. You just sold a ton. So guess what? He goes, might as well try it. I go, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Might as well.
Might as
Honestly, man,
well, yeah.
you're hitting two separate markets, completely separate markets,
Yep.
and they're both huge.
Yep.
That the health and fitness is massive. The candy and sweets is massive. So if
Yep.
you can somehow figure out a way to combine them together, I mean, fuck, all the power to you, man. I think that's dope.
Well, and listen, I figure, listen, I'm always scheming, right? So I go, I could bring the flat to the market, still growing in the cocoa because I'm using cocoa. Bring it there. Anybody wants it, perfect. They can take it right there, the whole flat. Boom, here you go. Whatever, 40
Yep.
bucks, 30 bucks, whatever. If I don't sell it that day, it just got a little extra growth out in the sun in the market. I'll take it home. I'll cut it down, put it in the freeze dryer, and away we go.
Yeah, and it'll be here next week, and somebody will buy it freeze dried in powder form.
So I kind of get both worlds too, fresh and powdered. So,
Yep.
anyways, I'm always trying
I
to make some
honestly,
money.
I think you'll do okay with it for sure. I
Yeah.
think you will.
Yep.
I
All
really
right,
think you
guys.
will. And
Well,
then like you can figure out kind of different things, different microgreens that you can kind of like mix together and be like, here you go. Here's your super smoothie for your
yeah,
everyday super smoothie. Just add one scoop of this into your smoothie and you're gonna be you'll be dropping the pounds just like that. But don't eat my Skittles because they'll make
they go
you
right back up. Yeah, there's spicy mixes. There's like these sunflower, like there's a whole bunch of different ones. I just started with broccoli because it was easy and whatever. I don't. Have you ever seen a broccoli seed?
No, I don't think so.
Broccoli seed. They're so small,
Oh, huh.
super small, super small. I didn't know that. 200 grams of broccoli seeds in this bag. So again, it's
You got about 7 million of them.
yeah, definitely 7 million. It takes 20 grams. So there's 200 grams in a bag like this, and it takes 20 grams to fill a tray. So I can do
Dope.
10 trays with that bag.
That's that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
And then when you figure it out in dollar form,
that's I got to make sure I do the
you
price
know,
right. Got to price it
yeah,
in right.
you do all the math before you start and
Yeah.
stuff like that. But I mean, I think you're a pretty smart guy.
Thank you.
I think you'll figure that out. I think you'll do okay. I honestly, I
Oh,
do.
for
I think
sure.
that freeze dryer, man. I don't know. I don't even think you've scratched the surface with that thing yet.
No. I we did pickles the other day, and I don't eat pickles. I don't eat pickles, so I can't tell you if it's good or not. But my niece, who loves pickles, said these are the best pickles she's ever had, and I'm like,
Really?
yep. So I went out and bought a five
Huh?
gallon pail of pickles. I'm gonna start doing pickles now.
That's awesome.
That's crazy. That's cool.
Yeah,
That's dope. No, I honestly, I think you'll do okay with that. Like, you could have them both on the same table, and you're just gonna get two different crowds of people.
that's it. You're already there. Might as well do it. I need a third
Yeah,
product now. I was like, why do we have more? Just third. Like we need multiple products. We need to sell everything.
and you will. You
Yeah.
just did pickles. Now you got freeze dried pickles. People
Yeah.
go nuts for pickles, man.
My
You
niece
ever
is like,
seen those? You
she
ever seen
loves
the pickles that come in like the bag, like in a package?
big
One
thing.
pickle. You know who buys those? Construction workers buy those because they're good for dehydration.
Oh,
So a
okay.
lot
Yeah.
of construction workers get those. So when they start getting their leg cramps in the summertime, when it's like super hot and humid
Pickle juice
outside,
is good
it's like 110
for that.
degrees
Oh,
or
yeah.
what we would call it like 40
Two or five
whatever
or whatever. Yeah,
degrees,
yeah.
you
Yeah.
know? When it gets to that hot and we're getting dehydrated out there working out in the heat, you eat a pickle and it helps with dehydration. So, I mean, I don't know about freeze-dried pickles if that would help or not, but
No, because
probably
you're
not.
taking
So,
out all of the liquid, right? So it's like
right.
it's zero.
No, but freeze dries pickle, there's a market just for the pregnant women themselves. You'll have them knocking down at your door.
I
That's a
didn't even
good
think of
point.
that.
Yeah, that's a good
I didn't
point.
even think of that. You might want to
Yeah.
mix it with some ice cream or something, and you'll definitely get the pregnant
Yeah.
ladies.
Ice cream sandwiches. Yeah. No.
Oh shit!
Right on, guys. Have yourself a good Friday. Have a good chat.
You as
Have a
well.
good one, and everybody be cool.
Sounds good, man.
Awesome. Thank you for coming on.
Later.
Peace out.
Bye. All
And
right.
we got one more in the background, but I don't know if he
Yes,
is
and it's
ready.
our closer. He is.
Yeah. Oh, he's ready. All right, let's bring him on. I'm gonna have to dip for like 2 minutes when we bring him on.
And then me too.
What up?
Happy
What up? What up?
Friday.
Happy Friday. Happy Friday.
Happy
You in the middle
Friday.
of feeding?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Are you in the middle of watering?
Well, I was actually, well, yeah, that, but I was taking some cuts too. And I got a lot, I got a
More
lot
work.
going on. I'm about to rearrange a lot in here, so I was like, I'll pop on before.
I was
before
gonna
I
say
get
you
to
definitely need to
work.
take more cuts because you never ever have enough cuts. You never have enough.
Never have enough. No.
Your
No.
garden's always looking pretty skimpy. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a little sad all the time. I only got about one or two.
I know.
Jesus.
That's
Let me get
funny.
this camera set.
Congratulations on your win on Wednesday night. That's pretty cool.
Yes.
Yes, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Appreciate you, Bingus, and y'all for having me on.
I hope you reached out to Bingus and got all that situated.
Oh yeah, I already got the track.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
nice.
Look
Okay,
at
I'll be right
that.
back in 1 minute.
That is
All
so
right,
nice.
all right. Well, y'all need to take a break. We just put a pause on the show for a second. You said you need to take off too, didn't you, buddy?
Yeah, but that's okay. I could wait. I need to refill my drink. So remind
Oh,
us again
understand.
what's in the veg tent?
We got a few things in here. We got some Motor Breath and Red Velvets. We got some Runts. We got some Bruce
Nice.
Banner, two ice cream cakes, Godfather OG, Fruity Pebbles,
Jeez.
some Black Octane, Cherry Pie and Romulan, a peanut butter fuel that I made. We got a few things in here.
They're looking beautiful.
Some GMO.
So what would you say is your favorite strain you grew so far? Because I know you've grown a lot.
Oh, that's hard to say. Cause I got favorites. I got favorites in like like a gas category, a fruit category, or
Fair.
uh
That's
yeah.
beautiful.
Depends on how you going with it. I guess say the latest. Let's say the newest one I've liked would be this Motor Breath and Red Velvet cross.
Nice.
It was smelled like motor oil, tasted similar, but it's straight gas, but it had a sweet background. Here's a here's a couple more I'm running through. I got four of these in
Nice.
here. Looking a little sad, but they've been buried in here, so
Yeah.
I took I had to take some out, get some cuts took from these. They've been
Nice.
buried underneath these, so we'll
And
get them
those
to come
were
back
in
up.
there. Oh, Jesus.
Oh yeah, those are in there as well. And that's what I just took out to get cuts because they're going in the flower room. I'm cleaning up the flower room, taking a few out, clean everything out, rotate and clean up. Here's what I just
Oh,
got through
yeah.
taking.
That's crazy.
One or two. One or two.
Just just one or two.
Okay, I need
Yeah,
to.
just one or two. So I just came out the room.
That is absolutely insane.
Got to make sure everything will back up. But that's what you miss, Ganix, basically. It's quick breakthrough. And
Always looking
saying I
for it.
had thank you. Then those was in there as also. It was big jungle in there.
Oh yeah. I heard you were
So
saying you
I'm
got some
here.
ice cream cake in yours.
Yeah, I have a.
Just I just germinated some blueberry crossed with ice cream cake, so blueberry ice cream. I just
Oh, I bet that's
germinated
gonna
some
be
of
good.
those.
I bet that would
I'm
be
excited
nice.
for those. Yeah, I think they're gonna be really nice.
Yeah, these two right here are ice cream cakes, but I'm not a fan of them. Just the structure of them. They didn't.
Mm.
Just a leaf structure, just a weird leaf structure, and it's very tight, just going straight up. Don't want to branch out much.
Yeah, they all want to just grow up the center of the plant, eh? You almost got to get in
Yeah,
there and spread them out a little bit.
yeah, you got this one, You're gonna have to top this multiple times. Just try to get some branching off these. And then the weird structure on the sides. Almost got the serrated edges tight. Uh,
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy how some of them do that, eh?
there's both of them. Actually, I had three of them going. One of them didn't make it, but they all three came out exactly the same.
Interesting. Huh. Crazy.
Same company, but they had a Bruce banner, and I figured maybe the company, but this banner looked really nice, so can't say it's the company.
Oh yeah, she's got nice structure on her.
And I already got chrome took. The whole top, everything on the top has already been took off.
Oh yeah.
So it's a nice one. But the other ones, just something about them ice cream cakes. They're funky.
Yeah, my ice cream cakes are just little tiny babies. They're only about that big right now. They're just popping their head out of the dirt.
All them ones in them that was covered up that one picture.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, nice. All of them come up.
She's
You get
crazy.
100% out of that room.
What's that?
Did you get 100% out of that room?
I did, yeah. I did.
Nice.
It's funny because I put an extra blueberry ice cream in there because I dropped it in
Yeah.
and it sunk right to the bottom. So I was like, I'll throw an extra one in there just in case. And I came back the next day and I had two Lola psychosis and three of the ice cream cake or the blueberry ice cream,
hmm
and all five of them germinated. It's like, okay,
Nice.
cool. And they all had
Dang.
tails on them that were like, fuck, half an inch. They were huge.
Yeah, I never go off the sink or float method. Just let it go.
Yeah, normally I don't normally either, but when I'm trying to get a certain amount, when it just
You want
sinks straight to the bottom, I'm like, I'll throw one more in there just to make sure.
to make sure it ended dead.
So now I got a guy that I work with that he's been growing for a few years, and he just grows outdoors. It's not like he's not like a all the time grower. He's just a summertime grower.
Yeah.
So it's coming up to that time, and he's like, "Man, do you know where to get clones? I got to get seeds. I got to do this. I got to do that." And I was like, "Well, it just so happens I've been popping a couple extra seeds here and there just to make sure I get what I want.
Frosty.
So I can't throw them away. I would have grown them out. I would have figured out a way to grow them, but I was like, well, I have a couple extra plants. If you want them, you can have them. So I'm just
Awesome.
gonna I'm gonna pass them off his way and let him do them up.
It's a win-win. You get rid of them, he gets some extras.
Exactly. Yeah. And I just pick the ones that I want, and then he gets the hand-me-downs.
Oh yeah, of course you get the
And he's
gotta
he's
get
happy
the
because
runs
they're
out.
they're already started. He doesn't even have to worry about starting them. They're already done. So
Exactly. Everybody wins. It won't focus.
frost monster.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, she's beautiful. That's crazy.
I would have some other frost, but this room about half harvested already. You can see it's sort of empty. That's normal.
Get
That'd be a
those.
normal run, but it's sort of empty to me. Sorry, Bunny.
Oh, I was just admiring the legs on those. She's got some long legs.
Oh yeah. Well, I
That's
cram them.
cute.
I have to clean them up hard.
Look at those.
Ooh,
Jeez.
that one just jumped right into focus there.
Yep.
This is that greasy candy, again.
Yeah. Oh, man, honestly, that's one of my favorite strains I've grown to date.
The greasy candy.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Awesome. Oh, that's great to hear there.
Out of all the different strains I've grown over the last, I don't know, 7 years now, I guess. Pretty close to 7 years. That's one of my favorites.
And she
Awesome.
tasted really good too.
That's what I mean. Like the taste, the effect, everything that I got from that plant,
Yeah.
it was just so good.
Yep,
Look at
really
that.
appreciate it.
I started them really late outside, so they didn't grow to their full potential because I started them late. But man, like I'm gonna end up doing a run of them indoors, and then I can grow them to whatever size I want. And like I wish that I wish I had started those ones earlier, like when I put the rest of the plants out, because like fuck, they were so good, and I didn't get as much off of them because I started them so late, and I was like, fuck,
Yeah,
those were the ones that I wished I got full size plants out of because they were so good. But that's why they were so good, because I didn't let them get as big, you know what I mean?
yeah, I'll compact size. I got me smiling over here. I really appreciate the compliment. It's a great compliment for you. Want to run them again and like
Oh,
enjoy them enough
I
too.
absolutely want to run them again for sure.
Awesome, that's awesome.
I might not do like
But
a full tenth of them, but I'm gonna end up popping a couple more, and they'll be into the mix for sure. They were uh they were good, man. They had that sweet, they had that gas, they had like they checked pretty much every box that I like. So
that's what I was going for. I was hoping you'd pull out more of the grape out of them, but you got more of the ghost and the OG side out of it because it's got what was it? It's got double or triple OG in there, and then it's got Candyland, but the Candyland is the dominant pheno that I like.
yeah.
It's got more on the grape gas side, but the other ones you got the lemon, little sweetness in it, but more on the gas. Got like I don't know,
Yeah,
more
I wouldn't
pungent, I
say
guess.
yeah, I definitely wouldn't say it had like a whole lot of grape to it,
Spice.
but it definitely had sweet and a lot of gas. A lot of gas.
Oh yeah.
Awesome, awesome. I
Yeah.
really appreciate it. I'm glad you want to run it. If you need more, I got plenty of those left. So,
I've
and it on both
pretty
of y'all,
sure
I
I
got plenty
still
of them.
have like a bunch of them. So
There's more
before I
coming.
hit you up for more, I'll definitely run through the ones I got for sure.
You good? You good? I just throwing it out there. You ain't got to
But
worry about those. Yeah,
I know you definitely have a lot more other strains that I would love to throw in here at some point too. So
I got. There's a lot more lists. There's another double list about the same size as I sent the first time.
yeah, I know the last list you said, I was like, oh my god, how am I?
And
How's this guy gonna send me a list like this and then tell me to pick? I want them all. What do you
that
mean?
was just that was just two different crosses. I was like, I'm not gonna send him everything. I was like, I'm just gonna pick two
No,
different ones and see.
no, you got way too many to send them all. You basically you went off of what I told you I liked. Then you were like, okay, well I got these,
Yeah,
Hmm.
Uh,
I don't
and
want to
that's
get you nothing like you ain't gonna like. If you ain't gonna like like for me, I'm not really a fan of the nutty, so I wouldn't want somebody to send me a nutty strand. 'Cause, I mean, I
right.
might
Yeah,
enjoy
me
it,
too.
but I'm not gonna like it. I might enjoy
Yeah,
it, but yeah, I'm not gonna enjoy the flavor. So it just depends
exactly.
on what you
The
like.
effects might be great, but to me, in order to get to that effect, you got to go through the taste first, and
Exactly.
I want that taste as well. I've got to the
It's
point
hard to
now, like I
finish it.
remember back in the day smoking weed, it was just like you smoked whatever you could get.
Do you know what it
Nowadays,
tastes
they've
like?
got so many different flavors and different profiles on everything that it's like now I can literally be like, "Hey, Lowe's, these are the flavors that I like, and this is the effect that I like," and you go, "Okay, here's a list of 35 different strains that I got that fit your the profile that you're looking for," and it's like, "Okay,
Yeah,
cool."
exactly.
Now I gotta pick between those ones. Shit.
Well, I like
But yeah,
I like branching. I like a lot of bases. I like to try to cover a lot of bases on it, but some of them are not
oh,
my cup of tea on the on the turret profile. But guarantee the fix won't be there. But it just depends on what
yeah.
you like.
But I mean, as a breeder though, too, like, yes, you definitely are gonna breed for you, but at the same time, because there is so many flavors out there nowadays, there is so many different effects. There's different, things that cannabis does for people. Certain people are looking for certain things. So as a breeder, to me, I think it's a really smart thing to, like you said, branch out a little bit and cover such a wide base that you know you cover this category of people, you cover this category of people, and you cover this category of people. So I think they might not be for you, but you might send them out to 10 people, and those 10 people go, "Oh fuck, that's beautiful, I love it, that's my
Yep,
favorite strain," but it might not be your favorite strain.
exactly. It's all
But
personal
those
preference.
Yeah.
Just what you like.
So different
Some
than
people
when you
don't
go to
like.
the store and there's 100 different flavors of drinks. You and me might not go in
Yeah,
and get the same flavor of drink, but we're both getting a drink. We still want that drink, but I want tropical and you want ginger ale. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like,
We're
whatever it
still
is.
quenching the thirst. So either way, it works.
Exactly. Exactly. No,
Nice.
you're fucking killing it, man.
I appreciate that. I do. I really
I
do.
can't wait to see you grow those platinum assets, those Bingus ones.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna throw them in. I got actually might come up with a few spaces too. So I got some pneumonia testers I gotta put in, and I got another diary runs with some other gear. So I'll put them in with those.
Yeah.
So go
Yeah,
ahead and start for that run.
Jerry D says he has to grab some of his gear. You want to grab some Lowe's Grows, you got to go check out Low Gravity Genetics.
And then send a DM.
Most definitely. Yeah. Over on Instagram, send him a message on Low Gravity Genetics. And
Ooh, nice big hurts.
I've said it before, but like one of the things that I really like about your stuff is you're very transparent on what they do, how they grow, whether they're heavy feeders, light feeders, whatever the case is, you're very, very transparent. So when you have people testing out your stuff, you're constantly letting people know what's going on in your garden with what your plants are doing of those strains. So it's very easy for a tester to kind of know what to expect when they're growing your stuff, which I find you don't get that from a lot of other people. You get it from some of the smaller breeders out there, but once once they start getting a little bigger and stuff like that, it's harder to get that information. And I ask you a question and I get like a paragraph to answer that
Yeah, I go
question,
ham.
and it's great. No, it's good though. Like that's good.
Yeah, I'll be sending
You
you a
know?
list. Oh, after I hit send, I'm like, man, I really could have broke that down a little bit more simpler, but it just it'd be just like I'm talking to you, how I hit him with a message. So if I was spending you asking that question in person, you might get a little bit longer winded answer, but it's gonna be on it. But that's pretty much how I text it. But I could have broken it down a little bit simpler. But
No, I don't think you have to though. You break it down the way that the way that you're seeing it, and as the people testing it, we can take whatever information out of that we would need, you know.
That's the best way. You
And
got to be transparent. I'm not gonna. I don't know. Like say you got a tight spaces. I'm not gonna get you something that's gonna try not to get it. Because if you run your stuff, you're gonna know what it does. Basically,
Yeah.
yeah,
if you're not just crossing, sending it, doing a little chucking, maybe hunting a little mom, and then chucking something out. You don't know exactly what your kids are doing. You know the parents do what they do, but you don't know exactly what your
yeah.
crossing are going to do.
Let me just do this
Just
quick.
like, just like that Z candy that I told you about. Here's her right there. She's got the straight Skittles, straight length. That's why I was telling you on that one. I was like, if you're gonna run that one, that might be a better outside. She's just lanky. She don't have
Yeah.
long internodes, but she's just very lanky. Because
She
here's
looks good though.
a straight Skittles right beside it to sort of tell the structure. The other one's got the candy in it.
Nice. Look at that.
Look at the frost is insane.
I know, it's ridiculous.
And here's another pheno, straight Skittles. Ooh. She's sort of lanky, but the top, she's a little thicker though. She got a little color coming in on her.
Yeah, I see that. She's beautiful. Nice.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm always working, again. So I got some more in the works. Since that last reel, the last couple reels of the males, they're already been collected. Just waiting for
Yep.
some room to put them to work. All these over here ready to go to work.
Nice. Look at that.
It's
Then I
fucking
got
crazy.
3 in a corner over here already starting on my reversals for the next run of pollination. The ones I sent you on that last, I ain't gonna announce that one just yet, but the one I sent you on the DM last time, I think that's coming up.
Yep.
Yep, these are the 3 reversals coming.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
the donor parents right here. These other ones are just little solos. With the donor parents are the darker ones in the back.
I've never met any grower that works as much as you do. Like for real.
Got to. I gotta go. I gotta work through them. I got too many I want to run. I gotta run them. We got some that's coming back that's really
It's just
hurting for
crazy
this
though.
solo.
Like when I'm like, oh man, I can't do this. I can't get to this run. I'm like, I just gotta look at your garden and go, yes, I can. It's possible. I see what Lowe's does, and it's possible to do. I just gotta fucking do it.
You can make it work.
Say what?
Everybody's, that's you can make it work. If you want to make it work, you can do it.
You just gotta
These
do
are
it. That's
I
the
want
thing. You just gotta get in there and do it.
to exactly. All
Like
these in the bag's been
you work, you're a dad,
hard.
you're a grandpa, you're a grower, you're a breeder, you're fucking you got a nursery going on, so it's doable.
It's doable. Just gotta set the time out to do it, or put your mind to do it. Whatever you're
You
gonna
gotta
do,
wanna do it. You gotta wanna do it. If you don't wanna
no
do
matter
it,
what
then it
it is.
won't happen. But you gotta if you wanna do it, it'll happen.
True.
And your
Exactly.
garden proves that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, these over here are just half gallons. This was the 5 foot. This is the 62 inch stent, and we got a few inches. They're about 5 6 inches about the top of that, and it's like a half gallon.
Yeah.
Did you see what El Canasur wrote? He says Lowe's says he's buying cans for everyone who likes the video.
I ain't even got a can of can.
Well, that's awfully nice of you then.
Yeah, yeah. Look everybody up. That's what's up. And y'all gonna get it before I do.
That's funny.
Maybe some re-veg just for the people who love the re-veg.
Nice.
Got little bit of every stage in here.
Yeah, that's man. The re-veges are so cool to see. So cool to
I,
see. Because, like
I
you
think
said,
this
there's
is
so
gonna be
many
my
different stages in there.
last run. I've got some that didn't make it. These didn't make it. They go. They probably went in the trash tonight.
Just put them in a smaller cup; they'll be fine.
Yeah, throw them in a solo, and they'll come back for me.
Haven't done that in a while.
No,
I
but
still
these
remember
came
the
from
time you literally took one out of the compost and you smashed it into like a solo cup shot glass.
it came back too though.
I know.
This one,
That's the fucked up part about it. It came out of
these
a
came
one
out of
gallon,
five
and I
gallons.
think you smashed it into a shot glass, and it came back.
Sometimes they like it rough,
Hey,
but
you can't argue when they like it rough. You just gotta let them have it.
these came out of a 5 gallon, and they go from a 5 gallon to a half gallon, and coming back for a
Crazy.
re-veg.
That's crazy.
Nice.
But yeah, just for a little reference over here, we got some moms back here. They're all in house. Then we got cuts for days. Just let's keep everything. But 90% doesn't make it after the smoke test though. It might look great, but I don't care if it looks good. It's not gonna stay around. Like this one,
Well,
I gotta take
yeah, like
photos.
the way they grow and everything like that's that's what you see off the bat. And you might look at a plant and go, "Oh fuck, that's a keeper. I want to keep that one." But until you smoke it, until you know the effects of that plant, you don't know. So I
Exactly,
fully understand why you back everything up, especially for what you're doing. I understand why you back everything up because until you try it, until you test it yourself, you don't know. You don't know.
exactly. Like this one right here, I've got a couple backups on this one. That's not. I'm
Yeah.
not. I'm just not slowing on it.
And even if you pop seeds and you grow them this time, and you get all the way to the smoke test and you got clones of those ones, you might not like those ones, but then you pop seeds again and it's like you got to do it all over again because you may end up getting a different pheno that's like it doesn't grow the same way, but the smoke test is like off the charts. You're super happy with the smoke test on it on the second time around on those seeds. So, you know, the fact that you're
Yeah.
always popping seeds, you're always cloning, like you're not one of those people that I'm like, so what are you doing now, Lowe's? Oh, just taking clones. No, you've always got cups full of seeds. You've always got fucking clones everywhere. And you've always got like what, 4 tenths going, 5 tenths going, 90 shelves
Uh,
going.
what do I got down here? I'm just gonna say four. Let's just say four. I got
With
four rooms of one each in
four
it.
with one each. Yes. No, we're
You
not
know,
counting them. We're definitely not
no,
counting them.
no, I'll just say it. I'll just try to be funny because no, I've got everything. I got cuts, cloners,
Yeah.
I got aloe veras.
I
Nice.
gotta get me some of those, man.
I took that big one outside, or I'll show you. It's nighttime. I'll go outside. That big one was outside. I got a couple small ones sitting around here somewhere. Of course, we got everything that's coming out. That's been coming out right here. and we're waiting on. Oh, what happened? On backup, but everything's on backup. We got some males that's going to get hunted through here shortly. After I got them other 5 to go through, it's going right now. Got one I got my eye on, but those got to go outside, check it out. Got
Yeah.
some males. There's that
We
other
gotta
little
get you
swallow.
on
I
a
can't.
solo cup deal, man. We really do.
I, I would love a solo cup deal. I spend too many on cups.
So, and
Spend
they're
way too
all
much on
double. They're
cups.
all double cupped. Every one of those
Exactly.
double
I
cupped.
only get
Yeah,
25 out of 50 pack. I only get 25 out of 50. So yeah,
the 4,000 fucking solo cups in that room.
Nice.
of course,
That's
and of course
crazy.
you got a lot of aloe veras,
Little baby.
little babies.
I
We
bet
got
you
this
never
one
thought that
shooting
you'd
at.
be. I bet you never thought that you'd have like little baby aloe veras. Like 10 years ago, you probably were never like, yeah, I'm gonna grow aloe vera plants, but now you do because that's your fucking
Nice.
cloning gel, right?
Yeah. Well, I use it sometimes. Sometimes I don't. Most of the time I don't because I be doing rooting cuts.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
say 25% I do use it. Sometimes I don't. Most of the time I don't. But I
Yeah.
have it if I need it. We
Exactly.
got some pups coming up.
Babies. Hell yeah, man. Looks good. I say it every time you come on. Like I'm always blown away. I'm always fucking mesmerized by this garden.
I do appreciate it. I try my best. I just
Beautiful.
I like to go back to the
Good.
old days and just have four four in here and just just come in here and water, look at them, ooh, and go on about my business. I sort of miss them days because now it's
Working full time has become your hobby, and growing full time has become. I mean, it's still a hobby, but I mean, you probably spend. If I had to take a guess, looking at your garden, I'm gonna say you spend a whole lot more time in your garden every day than you do at work.
yeah, it's probably about the same. I put in about the same amount of hours. Probably about the
Yeah.
same.
Yeah, so you're looking at like a 16-hour day between work and garden every day.
Yeah, I get home, shower up, get to work.
It's
Pretty
crazy.
much, I just call it work. I don't even call it gardening anymore. I'm like, I'm going to work.
Yep. Oh yeah, it is work. It is work.
But I enjoy it. It's not like my other job. Like I really don't enjoy it, but
Yeah,
I don't mind coming out here.
it's different, but it's still a lot of work though. Like you're putting the work in. You can tell. We can all tell. Everybody in the chat can tell. I can tell. Buddy can tell. You're putting the work in.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yeah, you gotta go through them if you want to try to make seeds. Because I'm not really. I ain't got nothing out. Doing this personal for a moment. Right at the moment, I don't got nothing out. I ain't doing it for nobody.
Yep.
I want my effects and flavors, and then if somebody else wants to partake and wants to enjoy it and does enjoy it, that's even better.
Yep.
Exactly.
So uh, I'm not happy most of the time
Exactly,
with what
man.
I purchase. So I go through, try to find what I like, and then make it better, or
Yep.
find something, or make my own.
Yep.
Do you think you'll ever get to a time where you're like, I think I'm happy. I think I've got all the seeds that I want. I'm going to stop breeding and I am going to go back to the old school way and I am just going to grow. Do you think you'll ever get there or do you think you'll always be chasing that next best thing?
Oh man,
I already know the
uh,
answer.
yeah. I'm gonna have to keep it going.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't. I mean, if I find something that that just you get tired of a strand after after smoking after give it a couple days to a week. You're about done with that one for a little bit. You want to put it down. I can find something that I don't mind day in day out, every day, all day, no matter what it is. I'm choosing that one over anything. Then I can feel my whole room's full of that. Yeah, I could do it then. But until I find something that does that, it's got that wow, that island strand, the one that you can't live on without an island.
Yeah.
Then then I would. But I
Yeah.
haven't found my island
Makes
strand.
makes sense. Fuck yeah, man. Well, I think we're gonna wrap her up here, but we appreciate you coming on always.
Appreciate y'all having me
Yeah,
on.
that's really good.
I appreciate it. Thank you, honey. Got to take everything out of here and bleach this room. Move some more ladies in. Take some of them ugly ones that was in there, them yellow ones, and throw them in some ones and bring them back up. Bring them back up to
Yeah.
life.
Nice.
They're overwatered, underfed, and root bound. They've been in there for a minute in instant solo cuts. So
Yeah.
better get some work done. And I ain't even watered, so I gotta get some work done. So
Yeah, you
y'all have a
do.
great weekend.
You as well, sir. And we'll definitely talk soon.
All right. See y'all.
All right.
Have a
Have a
great
good weekend,
night.
brother.
See you, buddy. Be easy, Dennis.
Later, dude. Hell yeah.
What a great night. We've seen a lot of
Good night.
beautiful gardens tonight.
We did.
Yeah, so just a
And
reminder on Wednesday, we have El Canisur coming on. So you're definitely going to want to stay tuned for that one. I'm excited. Should be a lot of
yeah,
fun.
we're going deep with him. He doesn't know it yet, but we're going deep with him. So I hope
So
he's
yeah,
prepared.
so thank you for being here, and we will see you on Wednesday or next Friday to see your girls.
Yes, yes. And make sure you go back and watch the Bingus live because that was good. It was dope.
Yes.
So, but yes, tune in on Wednesday. And I don't know the day yet, but that video that we've been talking about, the cannabis history, that will be coming out very shortly. We're pretty much done. So, this week I would assume. I just don't know what day yet. But we'll post it on Instagram for anybody that does follow us on Instagram. And yeah, stay tuned for Wednesday and Friday, and we will see you guys soon.
Have a great night.
Peace.